Hey there, Rivet crew. Happy Tuesday. Today we have some interval work like we tend to do once a week or so. 4-minute AMRAP, 4-minute rest, 4-minute AMRAP, 4-minute rest, 4-minute AMRAP. Plenty of time to rest and recover in between each piece so we can keep that speed and intensity up, right? It's only a 4-minute window, so it's all go, go, go. Very little, if any, breaks at all inside that 4 minutes, right? You want to keep a nice strong pace going the entire time. As you can see, it's basically bike and body weight today, right? We have starting each AMRAP on the bike, moving on some burpees, and then we're finishing up some sort of a gymnastics movement over on the rig. You have all the details in front of you. I won't bore you with all that. Things to think about today, though. Some coaching cues for you. So first off, gymnastics. Neutral gaze, right? So whether you're doing your toes to bar, your pull-ups, your chest bar pull-ups, whatever, whenever we're doing any kind of a hanging movement on the bar, we want to keep those eyes straight ahead. What we often see here is either looking up, right? Looking up on the toes to bar, which actually increases our range of motion, and we lose tension in the upper back. Or when we're arching, right? When we're doing our arch coming through, often see people tend to look down, which kind of limits our range of motion and prevents us from getting into a nice big open arch, which is where most of our power comes from, right? So when you're hanging on the bar, toes to bar, all these movements today, pick a point on the opposite wall that's about parallel to where your eyes are in a neutral gaze and keep your eyes on it. Don't look up, don't look down. We're looking for a neutral gaze throughout the entire motion. And then that kind of leads me to my second point is a tight, hollow, and arch. We talk about these things a lot. So we're hanging on that bar, right? We're looking for a nice engaged hollow, right? When we're behind the bar, we're in that hollow position. And this tends to happen right before we go up into our pull-up. This tends to happen right before we go up to toes to bar. But when we're behind the bar, we want to have those heels pressed together, toes pointed, everything in the middle of your body nice and tight for our tight hollow. And then same thing with that arch, right? We're going through the bar, right? We should be pushing that chest forward. Again, neutral gaze, right? We're not looking up, we're not looking down. Neutral gaze as we come through the bar, right? We have the feet back behind us. We're pulling those feet back. We're keeping everything nice and tight in the middle. And this is our loaded position before we go back into our hollow and up into our pull-up or our toes to bar. So stay very tight, stay very engaged in your hollow and arch. In the warm-up today, we'll be doing some arch holds and some hollow holds. So we'll get a feel for these positions on the floor before moving it over to the bar, doing a few kip swings and practicing that same motion as we hang on the bar today. All right, there you go. Neutral gaze, tight hollow and arch. Have fun with this one. Get it done. Talk to you tomorrow.